this is probably the best time to start investing into cryptocurrency. Bitcoin is down, Ethereum is down, altcoins are down. For those of you that don't know what altcoins are, pretty much other cryptocurrencies outside of Bitcoin. Market sentiment is at an all-time low. There's a lot of fear in the market, a lot of uncertainty, and a lot of doubt. You know, seasoned veterans in the space have, almost given up on altcoin season and just the market recovering and, reaching all-time highs. And, if you're a seasoned investor, even if you're not, the best time to invest, the best time to get into any market is when no one is paying attention. When there's a lot of fear in the market, there's a lot of uncertainty, there's a lot of doubt. That's literally the best time to start looking into investing into whatever it is. Just a little bit of a backstory about me. I got into cryptocurrency in 2021, and I started taking cryptocurrency seriously in mid 2023. And guess what? If you started investing today, you would get in at better prices that I got it back in 2023 or 2020. Well, mid 2023. You'd be getting in at better prices than me, and I got here like I was here kind of early, I was here quite early, so yeah, this is not financial advice, of course, but it just had to be said that this is probably the best time to get into cryptocurrency. Cheaper entries, and really that's how you make your money in crypto, and I guess in stocks as well. Like any anyway, really, this is how you make your money. You buy low, you sell high, and yeah, you buy low and you sell high. And right now, some really good cryptocurrencies are at really good discounts. And yeah, this is why I think getting into crypto right now is probably the best time you could get into crypto. And like I said, this is not financial advice. I expect you guys to do your own research. This is just what I'm thinking. This is just what I'm thinking right now, right? That literally, yeah, this is literally what I'm thinking. And as much as the crypto market is down right now, yeah, it's quite down. As much as it is down, we are going to recover. Bitcoin will reach another all-time high. Ethereum will reach an all-time high again. Altcoins will reach all-time highs again. Everyone is just doubtful. Everyone is fearful that this is it. Like, we're entering a bear market. But I just don't see how we're in a bear market. I just don't see how we're in a bear market. Right now, the S&P 500 is reaching all-time high after all-time high. Gold is reaching all-time high, or has reached all-time highs. Silver has reached all-time highs. All of these, markets are experiencing a lot of liquidity, a lot of volume, a lot of all-time highs. You really think that crypto isn't going to experience the same thing, in due time? I think 2026 is going to be a really good year for cryptocurrency. 2025 has been brutal. It's been brutal. It's been brutal. But I have faith that 2026 we're going to see. Let me open a window. Yeah, so I believe in 2026 we're gonna see crypto recovering, and we're gonna see a lot of cryptocurrencies hitting all-time highs. Yeah, guys, like, crypto is one of those places where you can make life-changing amounts of money in a short space of time in comparison to something like stocks. just to give you perspective, and in stocks, right? Per year, you're only getting 10%. Like, yeah, you're only getting 10%, really, a return of 10% yearly. I mean, it's not bad, to be honest. It's not bad. If your risk appetite is, if you're not someone that likes to take too much risks, and you're in no rush. But if you're someone like me, someone that has a huge risk appetite, crypto is literally the best place to be right now, because the interest is gone. There is no one, no one is looking at crypto right now. Sentiment is low. Crypto veterans have left the space. They're calling for a bear market. No one is really talking about crypto right now, and that's why I really think that this is the perfect time to be getting into crypto. Just to also give you a little bit of background, I'm still young. I'm 25. So if I lost 10,000 rand, between 10 to 20,000 rand in the market, in the crypto space, like it would hurt in the short term, but I could make it back in my lifetime. So my risk appetite is pretty high. It's pretty high. And that's why I love crypto so much, is that yeah, you can make life-changing gains in a short space of time. And by a short space of time, I just mean like, between 6 to a year, 6 months to a year. You could like, if you pick the right altcoins, you could genuinely 10x your money. I've seen it. Like 2024 was such a crazy year. 2024 was such a crazy year for me, because that was probably the first time, because like I said, I got into the crypto market started taking it seriously 2023. So 2024 was so crazy for me, because that was the first time I saw an altcoin season. An altcoin season, for those that don't know, is when altcoins, cryptocurrencies outside of Bitcoin, just go absolutely crazy. Guys, like, I just can't explain it. It was the craziest thing ever. I saw cryptos doing 5 to 10x in one day. Like tell me anywhere else where you can make a 10x in just one day. Like, wow, 2024 was so crazy. I saw my portfolio rising from just a mere couple of thousands to hundreds of thousands. No exaggeration. Like hundreds of thousands. That may not be a lot of money for you, but for me, 25 years old, that's a decent amount of money to be seeing. But 2025 came, Trump came with tariffs, and he just, wow, that just killed the momentum of the bull run, the crypto bull run. I saw my portfolio literally going from a couple of thousands to 100,000s. 2025 came, oh man, wrote it back down. But guess what? Like, I'm okay with it. That's fine. That's fine. My risk, like, that's the price you pay for being in crypto. As much as you can make big gains, you can also lose big gains. But you just need to be okay with the fluctuations in price. If you're not okay with that, then crypto is probably not the best space for you. But I have faith that 2026 will be a better year for crypto. Yeah, will be a better year for crypto. Like 2024 was such a huge eye-opener. Everything was just going crazy. Like, you could 10x's, 20x's, 50x's, 100x's. Like, everything just seemed to be going up during the time, And I guess, like, the purpose of this channel is to take you guys along on my journey with crypto. I wanna take you guys into the trenches of crypto. I see everyone talking about crypto, and yeah, people talking about crypto, but people that I've seen talk about crypto, they're just talking about Bitcoin. They're just talking about Ethereum. But I want to take you guys into the trenches. Like, I want to expose you guys to altcoins, micro caps, mid caps, whatever, man. I want to introduce you guys to a different world, But again, this is not financial advice. This is not financial advice. Do your own research. You know, I'm not forcing you to do anything, but yeah, man, 2026 is going to be a crazy year for crypto. I have faith. I believe. The Fed is, just decreasing interest rates, cutting interest rates in America. Fed is decreasing interest rates, which increases the buying power for normal people, which means more liquidity is going to be coming into the market. QT ended in December, early December. We're in QE now, quantitative easing. So, and I believe America's going to be having like midterm elections next year. So it's going to be in Trump's best interest to, pump up the economy as best as possible. And when he pumps up the economy, people are going to have more spending power, more money to put into the market, put into crypto, So yeah, the purpose of this channel is to create a space, a community where we can just talk about crypto, because I don't really talk about crypto to anyone else. So where we can just talk about crypto, where I can show you guys what I know and make money, make money. Because like I said, this is, man, like this space, you can literally change your life. Like I've seen it with my own two eyes, and I want to take you guys on the journey with me. Can literally change your life. And yeah, stay tuned for more content. And I'm just really hoping to create a really great community where we can just talk about crypto and make money together, So yeah, catch you guys on the next one.